Welcome to another episode of Ridge Roamer. At the time of this recording, Indian has yet to release any information about 2024 models, but I believe there are massive changes coming to the Scout platform. In this video, I'm going to explain my reason why, along with my predictions of what's to come. I was one of the first to own the new Indian Scout. I pre-ordered mine just over 9 years ago, immediately after its debut at Sturgis 2014. New for the 2015 model year, the Scout was an immediate hit within the mid-size cruiser market, blowing away the Sportster of the day. But a lot has changed over the last 9 years. Harley has now introduced their Revolution Max liquid-cooled engines and completely revamped the Sportster line. Meanwhile, Indian has expanded the Scout line to include the 60 cubic inch version, the Bobber and the Rogue variants, and made minor improvements to the bikes, but it remains primarily the same motorcycle it was when initially released in 2014. So why do I think 2024 is the year for a big change? First is something I already mentioned. Like them or not, Harley has upped their game, giving true competition to the Scout line. Second, the average lifespan of any vehicle between major redesign is only 5 to 7 years, and the Scout is well beyond that. Third, the Challenger and Pursuit models are now fully to market, as well as the new Chief lineup, and we know R&D divisions never sleep, so there has to be something else coming next. Third, and most telling, is that Indian just released a $1,000 rebate on all new Scouts. Indian has never offered that much money off on a Scout. They've never had to. It is a great selling bike, and they should never want to either because it's their least expensive and least profitable motorcycle. So why would they? Simple, to sell off as much current inventory before releasing details on a significantly improved next model year update. Now, what changes and improvements do I anticipate? Here are my predictions based on customer feedback, current shortcomings of the Scout, new technology, market trends, and to be honest, my own personal desires. First, I anticipate a power and potential displacement increase. While the Scout is an awesome, modern, liquid-cooled engine, it is now outperformed by the Sportster S, and I don't see Indian just standing by and letting that happen. Indian learned a lot with the development of the FTR, and since the FTR is a 1200cc engine, I anticipate some modified version of the FTR engine finding its way into the Scout platform to compete in the horsepower wars. Second, I anticipate a power and potential displacement decrease. Yes, I know that's 100% opposite of my first prediction, but hear me out. The Scout 60 is a great, smaller, less expensive version of the Scout, but motorcycles are actually trending to smaller displacements lately, and I don't see the Scout 60 as having enough differentiation from the standard Scout. With just 133cc smaller displacement and only 18 pounds lighter than the standard Scout, I see Indian eliminating the 60 and going with something even smaller. Perhaps something in the 750 to 900cc range with upgrades to maintain power near what the current 1000cc Scout 60 offers today, but in an even smaller, lighter package for customers who want an Indian but want the least expensive, lightest version possible. Third, and this one is a no-brainer, I see the migration of the new 4-inch round Ride Command digital display to the Scout line. This would significantly update the Scout electronics package, enable desperately needed features like a fuel level gauge and cruise control, as well as ride modes, Bluetooth, and GPS. Introduced on the new Chief lineup, then migrating to the updated FTR, it only makes sense that it will now replace the analog 4-inch round display on the Scout, though I would assume the smaller displacement Scout will retain the analog display, just as they have done on the 111 Chiefs and the base FTR. Fourth, I anticipate some minor bodywork changes. The lines of the standard Scout are beautiful, and the Bobber and Rogue versions are top-notch. but minor changes may enable other needed updates, such as fuel capacity increase. At 3.3 gallons currently, a bump up to or close to 4 gallons would make consumers very happy, especially if we see a thirstier, higher horsepower engine variant. Fifth, I hope to see a standard model with dual disc brakes and upgraded suspension. Since the majority of Chief models remain single disc, I doubt we'll see dual discs on all new Scouts. But just like the Sport Chief version with dual disc brakes and upgraded suspension standard, I anticipate a new Sport Scout model to be added, also equipped with the dual Brembo binders and inverted front forks and the piggyback Fox shocks in the rear. Next, I hope to see a touring version, perhaps called the Super Scout, just like they released in the Chief line as the Super Chief, equipped with saddlebags, floorboards, passenger accommodations, and a windshield as standard equipment. This would make an easy purchase for customers looking for longer distance travel on their Scouts. Going even further, they could offer a model that comes standard with the currently available Scout fairing, maybe introduce a set of locking hard bags, and make a full mini bagger version. Indian has been releasing their following model years in early to mid-November, so stay tuned for official announcements. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of my predictions, what you would like to see improved that I didn't mention, or what other insights you may have. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below, subscribe, check out my website, ridgeroamer.com, or follow me on social media outlets for additional content. Thanks again for watching, and ride safe.